welcome to the LCP Digital Learning Channel. My name is Aaron Rogers, and I'm here to walk you through something that the district is starting to implement, something that's pretty new. I know some people have been frustrated with it, so I'm going to see if I can answer a few questions and help you all set this up in your classroom. And so we're going to be going over Clever, what is Clever? So Clever is kind of like an online password saver, but it also integrates with Skyward and many other apps so that there's a single sign-on for a student. So once a student or a teacher has logged into Clever, they should be able to click some apps and log into those other applications without having to remember multiple passwords. So let's go to the teacher side of this. So on your computer, I want you to go to clever.com. Clever.com. Okay, now when you get here, you're gonna see login as a student, drop-down menu. I want you to do teacher or school admin. Now, this login with Google should pop up. If the Lubbock-Cooper is not here, you might need to choose your school. So I'm gonna log in with Google, which is the same login as any other Google, Gmail, Google Drive, and things like that. So I've already been logged in, as you can see. Now, in order for this training, I'm going to be logging in as a teacher so that you can see what a teacher side looks like. So let me fix that now. Okay, so now I am logged in as a teacher. I am mirroring what the teacher sees. So up here at the top, you've got a library, which are some of the apps that are available to you. Your applications, these are the apps that you're gonna choose to log into different things. Okay, so for example, if I wanna go into Discovery Streaming, once I click Discovery Streaming, it might ask me to fill in my Discovery Ed information, which is something that we've shared with you already. Once I've done that the first time, then it should automatically log in. Okay, for example, if I go to BrainPop, it's gonna pop me over to BrainPop and it should automatically log me in. You'll see in just a second, it logs me in as a teacher. Now I have those blocked right now so that you can't see which teacher I'm using for confidentiality. But as you can see, it's logged me in as a teacher. Okay, let me exit out of this. Okay, what you really wanna know is how do I get my students logged in? So right here under classes, when you click this, it's gonna come up with the different classes that you're teaching, okay? So I'm just gonna choose a class that I want, okay? Scroll just a little and you'll see all of the kids right down here, their first, their last, okay? Date of birth, contact information, things like that. If I wanna download all of my kids' QR codes, what I'm gonna do is right up here at the top, it says download class set of badges. If I click this, it's going to download a file onto my computer. Once that download, I'm gonna open it. Now, of course, I'm gonna blur this out for confidentiality, but each of these black squares right here is a QR code. Now, what's great about this is I can print these off for a kid, cut them up, put them in their lanyard if they already have a badge, things like that. Now, what's cool about this is once the kids go to log in on their iPad, all they have to do is show the QR code to the iPad and it's gonna log them in automatically. Okay, so let's look at what this looks like. Once I've downloaded the badges, on this other side, let me show you what it's gonna look like for a student. All right, so as a student, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open the Clever app on my iPad. Now you'll notice you see me right now, which is a video, and so I'm going to use my QR code to show what it looks like to log in. I'm gonna scan it on the computer. And just like that, it is logging me in as a student to Clever. Now you will notice, unfortunately, there are several apps that are not mobile supported, but the big one we want to focus on right now is Myon. When this child clicks Myon, it's going to automatically send them over to Myon and have them logged in right where they were on Myon. Okay, I can click done. There's a couple other things that'll log them into. For example, Studies Weekly as a child, if I click that, it's going to bring me to Studies Weekly and I'm logged in as myself as a student. Done. Okay, or I could go over to BrainPop. When I click BrainPop, it's gonna bring me over to BrainPop, and in just a second, boom, there I am logged in as this student. So as a student, there's several apps that this is gonna be super helpful, just having the QR code reader, using the Clever app, and immediately going into that app. Okay? As a teacher, it's great because over here, I can find my classes, I can click my classes, I can download a set of badges, and my kids are able to use the Clever icon. Clever is available in the self-service app store, so on your kids' iPad, they can go into the app store and download that. So as we talked about for the teachers, you go to clever.com, use your Google login to be able to log in, and as a teacher, you're able to use those apps just the same as the students. You click those apps, it will log you in automatically. As a student, the best way to do that is to allow those students to use the QR code. Now, when they go home, if they want to use Clever, they can do it the same way. They can download the app or they can go to clever.com And the children can either use their QR code, but if those stay at school, they can also use their Google login the same as the teacher does. As a student logs in, it's going to get them to be able to go on Myon, Studies Weekly, Discovery Education, Brain Pop, those few apps. Now, I'm hoping that Clever is going to be rolling out some of these apps that are not supported mobily pretty soon. I hope those questions were answered during this video. If not, email help@lcisd.net. Thank you.
If you found this video helpful, make sure and hit that like button.
To make sure you get more videos like this, be sure to click right here to subscribe and to click the bell to make sure you get notifications.
If you'd like to submit a topic or concept for future videos, there's a link in the description down below.
And if you're looking for more digital learning tips and tricks, make sure to follow us on Twitter.